What's your name?
Divoye.
Yeah, you good.
I think the Lord cause he been good to me. He told me I'm a God, I'm talking little G. He gave me new life that's gonna last forever. He gave me peace when I got stormy weather.
So therefore, I really don't gotta do anything anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like really don't. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, snap.
It's
going off this.
Everywhere.
Anyway. So, boom. What's popping? What's popping? Oh, let me make sure my audio on good here. Boom. You feel me?
Testing.
Man, we back again. We good. Y'all hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, we are. We are here. Anyway.
Okay. It was throwing me off a little bit.
Huh?
I thought we was delayed.
No,
Oh,
we good.
okay.
No, we delayed on air because
okay.
it's the internet. So it's like,
I was like, okay.
you know what I'm saying? But like I said, we're back again.
We back again. I'm back again.
This is titled Welcome Back, Divoye. Man, look, I rock with her. Why? Because I said, hey, would you like to do another one? She said, of course.
Yes.
Boom.
I never really get to do podcasts like that. So I get excited when I get to be on podcasts.
Man, at this point, we might need to make our own.
I know, right? For real.
You know, because it's hard. I be trying to get people on here, and everybody just be, I'm busy or this and that.
I think that's a problem that all content creators run into is like, because we're passionate about it, so it's like, come be on my podcast, and then it's like not important to other people, so they'll say they're gonna do it, and then they don't do it, and then they.
Right.
Yeah.
It'd be wasting time, man. They don't want to.
They don't get it.
Change America one podcast at a time.
Content and coin.
You feel me? So it's whatever. But man, we're back again. Look at that. You see, I got the thing. Everybody already commenting.
That's a live chat?
Already.
Oh, shoot. What's up, y'all? Oh, my gosh. That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, that's lit. It's lit.
That's what's up.
The goal, I like to bring her on there because she's also a person that has her own, thing going.
I try.
Podcast. What would you call it? I don't want to.
Yeah, I guess you can say a blog. A content creator, influencer. I hate to use that word. Influencer.
Right. Influence, because it's negative influences. No, but no, we both content creators, so it's like, I got to get back on here because it's like, it's easier.
We're both passionate content
We can
creators.
bounce off each other,
Yeah.
So, but man, I got some things we going to get to. I got a game we going to play.
Ooh,
a few special questions.
Okay.
And then like a scenario. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to open up with a question just to, break the ice.
Hold on, let me get my drink first. Hold on, okay.
Now,
oh, okay.
When I was asking, I like to ask ChatGPT, T questions, and it was being petty. It was being real petty.
Why would you ask it?
I was just like, I forgot let me see the first thing I asked it. And I said, stop making it so personal. Like, I said, I want 3 questions that really get things flowing and can take a while to explain it all. And they were just like asking like personal questions. And I had to get on them. I was like, keep
like
others. I said, keep others out of it. Keep it fun, yet informative, not personal.
It's like get too
personal.
personal.
Because it was just going like, saying like, well, let me see. What's the one that says, if your ex was invited on this podcast, what is one thing they'd expose you about?
Oh, that's a crazy question.
I'm like, because I'm gonna answer them too. So I'm like,
I ain't trying to answer that.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't trying to talk about that. That's so funny that it would say
I think
that.
most people got a cleaner slate than me with their exes than me. I don't know, maybe not.
That's
so
crazy.
I'm like, let me run from that one. No.
He like swipe. That's not a good one.
That's not a good one. I was like, make it like. I got some.
Lighten it up a little bit.
I got some on the game we're gonna play. It's called Cap or Fact. So
Okay.
it's about
Capital.
dating too. So
Oh Lord.
you know what I'm saying?
Dating questions.
Yeah, but the question I wanted to ask is, let me see, where is it? Let me see. I said, what do women actually mean when they say do what you want?
You know what? When people, okay, this is just, okay. When women say do what you want, that's a test. There's a right and wrong answer. Do what you want. Do what you want to do. The right answer is do what I want you to do. I'm just being honest, okay? The right answer is you need to do what I want you to do. But if you do what you want, if you actually go and do what you want, that tells me you don't care, and it's whatever now.
So why not
now
just,
it's an attitude.
So why not just say what you want us
Because we
to
want
do?
to know what you truly want to do. Don't do it because I want you to do it. I want you to do what you want to do. But there is a right and wrong answer. So if you don't want to do what I want to do, you want to do what you want to do, then you can do you, and I'm gonna do me, and there's gonna be an attitude involved.
That's diabolical. It's very diabolical.
And that's an honest answer.
You know what I'm saying?
That's an honest answer.
Very
from
diabolical.
a woman. Well, that's what I mean when I say it.
Just tell me what you want me to do.
But I want to know what you want to do. I want to know if you truly want to do what I want to do.
Because we don't want to do what y'all want us to do. We want to do what we want to do. Because
then that's a problem.
Kinda. Kinda.
That's what that means.
Mm.
And that's an honest answer. Because if I tell you, do whatever you want to do. And it's like, well, okay, I guess we can go to the movie.
I mean, I know it's a smart remark. I think people should just be honest, though. You know, I think people should just be 100
But it's kind of like an open space. Like, we're giving you an opportunity
to get tricked. Gotcha.
We're giving you an opportunity to choose the right answer. We don't want to come off like we're telling you what to do, and then whatever decision you choose, it's like, well, you chose to do that. I asked you. That's what you chose to do. That's what you wanted to do. You didn't want to be with me. You want to go do this. That was your choice.
You're making us think too hard. Just tell us what you need, and we're gonna get it done.
And then it's so funny because like you'll tell somebody, you know what, do what you want to do, and they'll be like, okay, and then they'll leave, and then you'll be like, are you kidding me right now?
I was playing.
You really left? That's
Crazy.
just like, this is so toxic when people are like, you know what, you can leave. And then you're like, all right, and then, you're really going to leave? Okay, that's crazy. That's wild. So, yeah, that's how
Gotcha.
I'm not saying it's right, but that's just how it is. This is how we are. I'm gonna be honest.
Women, don't do that.
Because the thing about it is, people always talk about women don't take accountability. And that like really triggers me when people say that, because I don't know, I can't speak for everybody, but I'll take accountability. Whatever I said or did, I'm gonna stand on it. You just asked me a question. Are you being tricked? Yes, you are. And I'm taking accountability for that. I'm standing on that. Yes, do what you want to do. That's what you want to do.
Y'all heard it here first. Women are manipulative. No.
Is that being manipulative?
It is manipulative.
It is kind of.
It is. It's a very faint one. You know, it's a faint one, but it is a little bit.
It's not with lightheartedness, though. It's not like evil. It can be. Just depending on who you're
Any
doing
form
with.
of manipulation is evil.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Just be straightforward. Tell them hey, babe, I just need you to do this.
But it's like, we want to know what you want to do. And it's like we want, choose me. Love me.
Bro, I wish women understand. We slow, bro. We slow. We are slow. We just need you to tell us. We gonna mess up 100% of the time. So just tell us, please.
I'm starting to realize that.
Just please tell us, because man.
But my thing is like, as a woman, like we don't like guiding you. I shouldn't have to teach you and tell you how to love me. Like I shouldn't have to teach you and tell you and guide you on how to maneuver around like making me happy. Like that's something that should come from you. And so if I feel like I'm telling you.
So are we mind readers? Somebody asked that. You said.
Who said that? Somebody said that?
Somebody asked. It was like, they asked a woman. It was like, are we capable of reading minds? It's like no. So women, how you gonna get mad at your man for not reading what's in your mind? Because we can't do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, just tell us. Like, we gonna tell you. If you don't like, hey, stop doing that. We not rocking with that. This. Don't do this. Don't do that. At least I do. Maybe some men don't do it because they just don't know how to talk. But I'm gonna tell you.
So you can't talk to me like that because me personally, I'm very sensitive. And if you told me that, like, you know what, geez, stop all that, I would be like, you know, I'm fine. I just want to talk to you for the rest of today. I just want to talk to you for the rest of today. It's fine. I'll just give you a break from me.
Oh my God.
Like, I'll just give you a break from me since you just hate me today. Whatever, it's cool.
That's crazy.
I know. I wish I wasn't like that.
That's another form of a manipulation.
How is that manipulative?
Because now we have to conform to your, like, softness and, like, it makes us put our feelings to the side now. And sometimes we have to. Sometimes you do got to put your feelings to the side. But it's like, dang, like how, and that's where I always throw this out. It's a horrible statistic, but it's true. Like majority of suicides come from men. Why? Man, women get this type of like love, women get this type of love that men wish we could get. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna love you anyway.
Explain that.
We gonna love you anyway, right? Men, you ain't gonna love us anyway. You know, it's like, y'all can just look good and we gonna take care of you for the rest of your life. Like, it ain't gonna be the same for a man. Like, we gotta be able to do this, do that. We gotta be smart, we gotta work hard. Like, what if a guy just want a simple job? No, that's not enough. You gotta be able to take care of the whole house. Some men got bone deficiencies too.
That just depends on what type of person you're dealing with. If you're dealing with somebody who wants to be taken care of and don't want to do nothing, then it's like all the pressure's on you. But like if you deal with somebody who is like, has their own, we kind of touched on this the last time I was here. Like, you know, a woman who has something going for herself and has something that she's passionate about, then it I don't want to say 50-50, but it becomes like a balance, like, you know, within each other.
I hope so.
Me, I don't like, and this is just me because I've just been through a lot and I've just learned that like you can't really depend on people like that, because some girls, they'll depend 100% on you. I'm gonna move in, you can pay all the bills, blah, blah. I don't want to do that. I need to have some stability for myself. Like, I'm not letting you pay all the bills, like, because then you feel like you control everything. So I want to input what I want to input, so then you can't say, well, I pay all the bills in here, blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, I pay bills too. Like, I like to have that, I don't want to say 50-50, but I don't like to depend on people like that.
Women want a little power. And like, to be honest with you, like,
I'm not even going to lie. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
And to be honest with you, but here's the thing. The respect kind of goes out the window when she is sharing the bills with you.
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean?
Like, a woman that has to share her bills with you, it's like, now there's like, I'm always going to believe in a hierarchy. Like, obviously the man, but we're not like more important than you, but we're just kind of like over you. Not when y'all pay to half the bills.
We're not more important. You were just over you a little bit.
Over, just because like we're going to take your opinion. We're going to have our own opinion.
And then you're going to do what you want.
Nah, because sometimes women be right. So, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes I don't know, man. Look, when they pay half the bills, it's like, it's hard for them to be submissive, I promise you. If they paying half the bills with you, it's hard for them to be submissive. But when you paying all the bills, they kind of have no choice.
That's controlling somebody.
It's not, I'm not controlling you. It's just like, that I pay all the bills, so therefore you're like...
So I gotta do what you say. And do stuff how you want it, because you pay the bills.
But a man is gonna want to make the woman happy anyway.
Not necessarily. That's where the problem is.
I know, and there's men that are controlling and stuff like that.
I'm scared of that. That's why I need to contribute something, because you're not about to be throwing that in my face. Like, you're not.
Like, even if I pay all the bills, I'm not gonna run over you. Like, that's crazy. Like, but I do expect you to have my opinion as some type of like hierarchy.
Absolutely.
You
like, but my thing is like, since you're paying all the bills, like, I don't want somebody who's gonna be making decisions and stuff without me. Like, just because you pay all the bills, like, I don't have no input because you control everything. You pay all the bills. You got all the money.
That's just weird. I never understood men that did that.
They do a lot.
I know. Trust me. I deal with women. So, and they've been in marriages, and their men were horrible people because they paid all the bills, and
it's like an ego thing, like,
you know.
And then it's like, depending on what kind of woman you are. Some people, like some men, they just want to humble you. Like, they just want to keep you here, and they want to be, like you said, a little bit higher. So they want to humble you. They want to pay all the bills, and they say, you You do this because I pay all the bills. You don't get to say nothing. Yeah. You can tell kind of relationships I don't been in. Some kind of
You know what I'm saying,
controlling
man.
ones. But
And that goes into the
don't
next
tell me
question.
what to do.
The next question is for you. When you getting married, man?
Why does everybody keep asking me that?
When you getting married, man?
I'm not getting married. I told you that last time I was
I
here,
think you
Speed.
did. I don't know, baby. I don't know.
I'm not getting married.
Don't give up.
I gave up a long time ago.
Don't.
You know why? Because it be married people in my DMs. I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't like. I can't. It's so deceitful out there. And the way that I am, I'm a very emotional person. I'm a professional crash out. I will crash out, and I have too much going on and too much I'm focused on that I don't want nothing distract. Because I know me, and I know I'm gonna crash out over you. Cause I'm very passionate when I love somebody or like somebody. And then I don't know if there's so much drama going on with DDG and Hallie, and who else is going through it right now with just abusive relationships, all this stuff. There was a story where she put like some air tags in his car. Did you hear it? Did you see that? She put like some air tags in his car and in the baby bag, and then she pulled up on him when he was at the movie. I will do something like that. I will put air tags on you.
I feel it. So you do one thing. Take your mic, put it higher.
Oh.
I can hear you perfect. Just want to hear you better.
Oh, okay.
But like, yeah. Anyway,
I'm that type of person. I have never. I mean, I ain't gonna say I've never done nothing like that before.
Man.
But, however, I will crash out. I don't got time. And I've never cheated on anybody. Like when I'm with somebody, I'm with them 100%. And I just don't never get the same in return. So therefore, I'm not interested in getting married or even giving anybody opportunity to get that close to me.
Stop, man. I hate
that.
I
hate to say it. I'm just being honest. Like
there
I'm
are
so
good
hurt.
men out there.
They're not. And then this is another thing.
That's why I got something to prove. Yep, I got something to prove. Yep. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm
Black woman, okay? And a lot of people, they don't be liking us. Like, I see so many negative things about Black women on the internet. Like, I made a comment to somebody on one of those Pop the Balloon videos, and the guy literally Black women always bring into... I'm like, what does being Black have to do with that? And he's like, no, you guys are a stereotype. That's exactly what he said to me. I'm gonna be 100 with you, because all I date is Black women. Y'all are very tough. Compared to other races? Yes. Like how so? Like... I mean, I get why. It's the same thing for Black men. Like, Black men have that, you can't beat me up. I'm Black complex. You know what I'm saying? Like, white boy, you can't beat me up. I'm Black. So women have that same thing. And like I said, I've been dating Black women all my life. The woman I am currently talking to right now, she is mixed. Like Black and white? Black, Mexican. I don't know. I forgot. She got a mixture. Okay. So, because I need the Black. I need the Black woman for sure, because it's just like. It just kills me how so many Black men can say so many terrible things about Black women like they didn't come from a Black woman. I feel it. That's why I'm like, if you feel that way about Black women, like you must not have any sisters, you hate your mom, so many terrible things. And I don't know. And then it's like people will have these stereotypes about Black women, but it's like only the Black women that you go after. There's so many different types of Black women. It's like just because the type that you sought after is not interested or didn't go the way you wanted to, you're like putting every Black woman in a category. I try to stay away from stereotypes. Try to stay away from what the last person did. But if there's like a consistent thing going on, it's like okay, what's a consistent thing that you experience it's just like with Black women? Like, the lack of submissiveness, like it always the snappiness. Black people always are so snappy. They talk back very quickly. It's like with an attitude, you mean? Yes. It's always an attitude with things. It's never just like, okay, baby, let's just, okay, we'll figure it out. It's, well, you shouldn't have did. Don't talk to me like that, because now you got me rowdied up. I'm sorry. But is it your delivery and then they snap, or is it just like what, explain that? Well, okay, I'm gonna throw myself under the bus, because it's like this. I consider myself a very educated guy, and one thing I've always been trying to do is say everything in the most gentlest form ever.
But since a lot of the women I deal with, they already kind of know who I am, what I do as far as like I debate, I debate Christian stuff. I have a very strong mindset. So now when I talk to them, they always remember that and think that I'm trying to belittle what they know. And it's like, I worked hard to get to this point in life. Like, I worked hard to learn about relationships. I worked hard. I've been in more relationships than y'all got on y'all fingers in your hand. So, in your toes. So, I've learned a lot. And I'm trying to use what I've learned in these relationships, and I know it works because now I have not only what I know, but what the Bible has said and the things that God is telling us how to handle just people, not even relationships, just people along with relationships. And I mix that together into my, the psychology of everything, because I'm also big in psychology. I always wonder why people do things, why they do those things, and I'm right. Usually I'm right on those things. So I think people don't want to feel like they're not as smart as you. So therefore, a defensive mechanism comes out like, you think you know it all. I hear that way too much. I'm like, it be stressing me out. Like, it makes me so mad. It's like, you're mad because a person knows a lot. And I'm also smart enough to know that even though I know a lot, I still have to cater to my woman in a certain way, but I cannot allow negativity to creep in just because for the sake of like just letting my woman have it. Like, if it's still bad, I'm not going to like let up. If it's good or it's not that big of a deal, you won. I don't care. Whatever. But if it's something that's going to actually help us in the long run, I'm going to stick to it, because I'm not in it with my feelings. And one thing about me when it comes to relationships, I make a plan that is good for both of us, not just you, not just me, both of us. It has good long-term effects. God would approve of it. And I'm always at the end of the day, I'm always putting the woman first. Like, not first, but like I'm trying to please her. Yeah. So
you do things with her in mind.
And almost in her please her in a way. You know what I'm saying? If she's got her head on right, she would see that. She would see that I'm trying to please her. Even though, like, I'm okay with taking a loss. I ain't gotta win. I want to please you. I want you to stay. I want you to stay. So whatever I bring up to you as a solution is for us to make it work
for both of you,
but still putting you above. A little bit you got, instead of 50-50, it's like you 60 and I'm 40. Okay. And I'm willing to do that because that's my character. Like, the Bible says, put others before yourself.
Now, have you always been that way, or is that something that you had to learn? Okay.
No. Like I said, through the love of God, it's just allowing me to really just be like, put others above yourself. And it's a lot easier that way. Makes everybody happy. Makes that person happy.
Okay, can I ask you a question that I hear all the time? Do you think that, okay, I hear this so much, and it just makes me just disgusted. When I hear people say, you know what, men can't be with, this is another reason why I want to get married. Men can't be with one woman. We're not genetically designed to be with just one woman the rest of our lives. That's not what we're here for. I can't do it. Men are not supposed to be doing that, blah, blah, blah. Is that true? Do you feel like that's true?
No.
That's just an excuse for you to be wanting to do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
They use Bible narratives and they don't realize that even
the genetics of a man is not supposed to be with one woman the rest of the life. You expect a man to be with one woman for the rest of his life? Like, what?
No. God allowed certain things back in the Old Testament because, one, they were hard-headed. Two, he had a bigger plan than just them marrying, and women didn't have the stability that they have now. Like, if you're a woman back then, you're on the street. If you don't have a man, you're on the street. You're homeless. So God said, you know what?
I feel like that's how men would want it these days. I feel like they would just be like, you're not with me, you on the streets. You ain't nothing without me. That's how they be acting.
And
then like for somebody like me who like is like trying to build something for myself, it's like, you think you're doing something? Let me mess it up. Let me see how I can throw you off so you need me more.
I'm trying to help.
Above you.
My biggest thing would be trying to help my woman. And she do hair, I'm your assistant. That's the type of energy I need. when it comes to relationships. I'm a tattoo artist. You should have a deck of tattoo cards with you as well. And hey, my husband do tattoos. My man do tattoos. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Passing them out like it's me because once I get more money, then
It's better for both of y'all.
I can get you more things.
So many people are like low key jealous of your like.
Oh, and that's what I also
other,
think as well. I think a lot of my exes were jealous.
Oh, for sure. I'm sure they were. Yeah.
I didn't have to work like them. They had to get up and go to a not a 16.
And they're like, oh, you're not going to work today. Oh, well, yeah, must be nice. Must be. It's like it's hard. Like not clocking in. Like you got an easy clocking in because you're guaranteed a paycheck. I don't know how much my shit is gonna be. Like I'm like
right. I'm stressed out.
Yeah.
Little do you know. You know, and
a lot of people don't understand that though. That's the content creator come in. Like that's what that is. Like entrepreneur. Everybody don't have an entrepreneur like mindset.
It's not for everybody. It's definitely not for everybody.
And I feel like the way that social media is conditioning women these days is to just to get it from men and not be trying to work for themselves.
Yeah.
Or get easy, fast money.
Like, let's think about the Trump thing. Everybody's hating Trump right now.
Did you hear that he's trying to deport Elon Musk?
Hey, go crazy. Get him out of here. It's like, everybody's against Trump, but I can see through the crazy stuff that he's doing. He's like, I'm trying to get these Americans off their butt. I'm trying to get these Americans back working because they lazy. We so lazy, it's sick. We're lazy. These Chinese people work way harder than us. We're lazy. So if I bring more money to the rich people, see, the rich people know how to spend their money. Poor people, we act rich and we blow our money. Rich people take the money, open up more businesses, which in fact turns back to us and gets us more jobs. And so that's why he's bringing more money to the rich people, because he's like, poor people, they don't know how to spend money. They have a poor mindset. That's why they're poor. You know what I'm saying? And he's trying to bring money back, then get them working. Also trying to bring community back. He's trying to bring the community back. Like, y'all, like, think about it. I live by myself in a 1-bedroom apartment. Then I have a person next to me. Well, I think there's a couple, but then there's a person next to me that live by himself. That's not how it's ever been in history. And then none of us talk to each other.
Really? You don't talk to your neighbors?
I'm just talking about like in the form like, oh, I'm helping you, neighbor. You help me, neighbor. I help you.
Oh.
Like back in the day, a village helped the village.
Oh, yeah.
We don't help nobody. We don't even know the people upstairs. Like, it's like, it's sad. And then we wonder why we don't have nothing. It's because we're all secluded. We're all by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So this is the result of it. And Donald Trump, as crazy as it sounds, like we don't get it all the time, but he's trying to bring that stuff back. And we like, what is he doing? What is he doing? He's like, bro, he's old school, bro. First of all, he's about business. So everything he do is about money.
So what do you think he's about these tariffs and stuff?
Yeah, that it seems like a crazy thing, but it's also a beautiful thing. He's trying to if you keep the money in America, then we'll stop having to owe them. We already owe them too much. You know what I'm saying? And it'll get, like I said, the things that we need, then we're able to open up shops, more shops here. So like all the stuff we get from Temu. We can have a Temu here. But nah, y'all buying it from over there. So therefore we ain't keeping money here. They're getting richer. We're not. So I'm gonna make the tariffs higher so y'all can't get money stuff. It's more expensive, so y'all can at least try to shop here. At least try to shop here, because you making all the people that got stuff here go out of business because y'all ain't shopping through them. And then it's just a ripple effect. If Americans that's at the top, they start losing money, then they can't open up more jobs, and then y'all don't have jobs, and then jobs shut down. Like, bro, he's already steps ahead. That's why he don't care about what nobody talking about, because everybody else in their feelings.
I'm scared of him.
Everybody else in their feelings. He said, "Watch what I'm going to do in the next 2 to 3 years. It's going to be a completely different America if you just let me do what I need to do." You know what I'm saying?
So you feel like you're giving him like the benefit of the doubt, like just trust the process kind of thing.
Trust the process.
Okay.
Trust the process. So, y'all can hate him all you want to. I mean,
do you think he's a?
What?
Do you think he's a racist?
He's not racist. He don't even care. One thing I learned about Trump, First of all, he getting old.
Yeah,
This
isn't
man
he
got
like
senile.
80?
He's like 76.
Oh, he's 70 something. Okay, I thought.
I'm probably like he almost 80.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
You know.
What about him closing all the black museums?
I just want you to
HBCUs
look at this. I just want you to look at this text message real quick. Hold up. Brief announcements. Hold up. I sent this girl the link. This is what she said.
Why? That's crazy. What a crazy button. That's wild. That's crazy. You hit that button.
Like, what? I thought we were cool. What are you talking about?
Oh, Speed. Oh, no, Speed.
I'm like, what? I thought we were cool.
See that? See.
And it's the nonsense I deal with. That's why I didn't want to deal with it. I found me someone that is perfectly fine, and I'm cool with it and rocking with her to the wheels fall off. She is older though.
Oh, that's okay though.
Like way older.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, does she got kids and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's cool.
You know what I'm saying? So
But you know what? At some point, when you get tired of the BS,
I just want to be happy, man.
like the older people have like a certain level of, like, it's a different maturity level, so it's like different. So I completely understand.
So it's just like, man, I just got tired of it.
Yeah, no, that's exactly why I can't deal with nobody. I don't go on no dates. I don't be talking to nobody on the phone. I rarely text people. Like, I just can't with the drama. I just can't.
So, man.
That's crazy. Wow, that's wild.
Hey, I'll block you. I ain't worried about it. We can get it cracking. Hey, I ain't worried about it. I'll block you. But whatever.
I'll block you.
I'll block you.
You get blocked. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So,
you sent the podcast link and that's what they said?
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought we were literally cool. I'm supposed to be doing a picture, supposed to be doing a tattoo. Like, this is why I try to control the situation. Because if I let control the situation, I don't even want to put a trait of...
but one thing about us women is, like, we're going to overthink about stuff.
Overthinking like crazy.
And jump to conclusions. But honestly, when... I can't speak for everybody, but when I jump to conclusions, I be jumping in the right spot. Because people like, you're jumping to conclusions, you're just thinking everything. No, most of the time I be right about everything. But we, as women, we be jumping to conclusions and we overthink. I'm not going to say jump to conclusions. I'm going to say overthink.
Random thing. Why is that corner red? What the heck is going on?
Do these lights change colors?
I've never seen that happen.
There's like a border of yellow lights, but then there's like one spot, like
that's
just
red.
one corner that's just red.
That's crazy.
That's the bad corner.
That's crazy. Look, man, look. We're going to get into this little game, right?
Little game.
This game is called Cap or Fact. I got a dating one and I got a social media one.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go back and forth. So
okay. Wait, what was the first one you said? A dating
one.
Oh, okay,
and
okay.
Social media one. Cap or fact? If you're not posting daily, you're falling behind.
If what?
If you're not posting daily, you're falling behind.
Is this like just my opinion, or is it like an actual?
Yeah, cap or fact? Like, what you think? Yeah.
If it's me, I feel like it's a fact. That's how I feel. Well, I'm not posting daily. What are you doing, girl? What's going on?
I'm with it.
But social media is my job, though, so I kind of have to post daily. I feel like.
Right. The dating one. Social media ruin real dating.
Yup. Facts.
Fact.
Yep,
Okay.
facts.
Okay.
Because I feel like with social media, like, a lot of people have a lot more access to people that they wouldn't have, like, without social media. So they just be living a whole different life on social media than they do in real life. It's a lot of that going on.
Facts. Cap or fact, most people only post their highs, not their real life.
Facts. Nobody posts what they're going through. Nobody wants you to know that they're... Nobody wants to know that. Nobody wants you to know that. Yeah, like that's crazy.
Facts.
But I wish more people would
not
be
me.
more vulnerable and post, be more open about stuff that they're going through. So then that's what I try to do. I try to be like, I try not to post, like, I don't really post nothing bad though, but if I'm going through something, I'll say it. Like, because we all go through stuff. We're all human.
I put it in my music.
Yeah,
So
like
that's why I do it.
Yeah. So it's like, dude, if you really listen to my music, you really know, like, and then that weeds out who's really a follow, like, who really pays attention to the supporter and then who's not.
So, you know that Joshua Neal guy?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he just posted like about his mom being sick. So.
I feel like it makes you more relatable. It makes you more open. I feel like you can connect with more people when you're more authentic and let people know, hey, today's not a good day for me. I'm broke this week till Friday. I ain't got, you know what I mean? Like, just be more open.
Just be, he broke. He broke. Like, come on,
girl,
now,
you
bro.
are too. Stop.
People broke,
boy.
man. People it's tough out here.
Yeah.
I got money, but I'm still broke. I got bills.
Mm-hmm.
I just checked my credit score today. I was not happy.
Yeah.
It just went it actually is at the lowest it's ever been.
Really?
It was just the highest it's ever been. Now it's at the lowest it's ever been. I don't know what happened. I gotta look into my stuff.
Yeah, it'd be fluctuating.
So
I've been using that Chime card for about a year now. It actually works pretty well.
And I've been paying everything. I think it's because I got this new place for my car. It goes to a new bank.
Oh.
And I was like a day late, and they gave me like a $350 late fee.
Oh shit.
And so I haven't paid it. I've just been paying a regular. So I think they're like every month I'm not paying it. They're just dropping it. I'm just like, bro, what is going on?
Yeah.
Whatever. So whatever.
It's like a vicious cycle. Try to get ahead and.
Cap or fact? If they don't post you, they're hiding you something.
Ooh, that's a hard one, actually. If they don't post.
I think I had this talk last night with my shorty.
This used to be such a big deal to me. This used to be such a big deal to me. If I was dating somebody and they wouldn't post me, like that used to be such a big deal to me. But now I'm to the point where I'm not posting you. So I don't want you to post me. So I don't really care that much no more. But traditionally, okay, are you dating the person or are you guys together?
Dating.
You're hiding me. If we're dating, if we're officially dating, we're official, and you ain't post me, you're hiding me.
No, it's just like, what I mentioned to
unless you have like a business page.
The lady last, it does mess with business a lot.
Yeah, if you have like a business page, like let's say for example, like you have a tattoo page, or most of your page is about you and your tattoos. I don't expect you to post me like that because like, that's your business. But if it's like you got 300 followers, it's your personal page, and you're not posting me, like why?
Because the reason why I say is because like, unless I don't like posting until we get to like month like 6.
That's even too short for me.
Okay, even better. That's what I'm saying. It's like, why would I post you? Why would I post you be all coated up with you and then gone the next month?
Yeah, that's so.
Nah, I'm waiting.
Dude, there's this guy that I follow, and every time I go to his page, he be with a different girl every time. But this guy, by me following him, I feel like he was truly looking for love. But every time I went to his page, he'll be having a girl in there, then she's gone. Then somebody else in there, then she's gone. And then he finally got married to somebody. And I was like, wow, I really admire him for not giving up on that. Because every time I went to his page or came across his page, it was a different girl on there. And he finally got married to somebody recently. And I was like, good for him. He didn't give up. But I would not even be posting people like that. Like, so many people he done went through.
It just looks messy.
Know that.
It just looks messy.
Yeah, it just looks messy.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't do it.
I don't do it no more. I used to be like, oh my God, I used to put my page on private for you. Like, I would have so many more followers if I would just like, I put my page on private. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable. I will post you all the time. Like, I don't do that stuff no more. I'm not posting you at all. So I would say the answer is yes, they're hiding you to a certain extent. Because why aren't you posting me? Like, you embarrassing me or something? Like,
yep. Okay, I'm gonna do one more of these, and then I'm gonna give you a scenario.
Okay.
Now, I ain't gonna tell you where the scenario come from, but it's a scenario.
Okay.
Let me see if I want to do the social media or the dating one.
Do both.
Okay, let's see. If they say I'm not ready for a relationship, they just don't want you. Cap or fact?
Absolutely. Like they just don't want you. Because as soon as somebody tell you that, oh, I'm just not ready. I'm not ready for a relationship right now. Then the next day, a couple weeks later, you'll see them with somebody else, giving them the relationship that they said they didn't want with you.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Facts.
Yeah. Because it's like, and then it's like, they'll say that as soon as y'all had an amazing date, they slept with you, everything. It's like, you know what, this is just not working for me.
And it's like,
I'm not ready for a relationship. After we just did all these relationship things, like, I'm not ready for this.
and it's like, because even if a person really wasn't ready for a relationship and they thought they wanted you, they would at least like, they would tell you like, you know, I just got a relationship, but we can definitely like
hang out or whatever.
Talk a little bit and see where it goes. They'll tell you.
That's because people, like, somebody will like the idea of you, but then when they get with you, they don't actually like you. They just like the idea of being with you. Like, for example, like, your speed, you do this, you can do tattoos, you do all this stuff, you have all these great things behind you. And it's like, wow, I really like to be with a man that does all this and stuff. But then when they actually get with you and see what it entails, it's like, I like the idea of being with you because you look good and you have all these things behind you. But it's like, I don't want to deal with it. So I just like the idea of being with you, but I don't actually like you, though.
It's not even that.
So I'll entertain you just to be like a link to you, like, oh, it's me, yeah. But then it's like, I ain't really, he be doing this and that, he think he all that. So it's like people, they like the idea of you, but they don't actually like you.
Okay, let me give you one. That was the dating one. Let me get social media. The algorithm, cap or fact, the algorithm knows you better than your friends do.
Oh, yeah, I believe that. Yeah, that's fact. I feel like, because, like, I mean, you could be liking stuff on Instagram and your friends don't even know that you're into. Like, for you, I'm going to keep using for example.
Oh, no, there was a better one I seen. It was what's that page? Like, as soon as I get on the
those little quote pages?
No, right when I get on, like, right here. Right when I get, like, right here. Whatever this page.
Explore page?
Explore page. It says, cap and fact, your explore page shows the person what they're really into.
Yeah, because the algorithm takes things that you like on a daily basis and compiles it into things on the page to keep you clicking and swiping and stuff like that.
It's crazy.
So if you go to somebody's explore page, there's a bunch of weird stuff on there. It's like, dude, what do you like?
That's what they be liking.
Like, what have you been doing? Like,
I hate my explore pages. On one of my pages, I hate it so much. I gotta change it.
You gotta start liking other stuff.
I delete. I was finna delete them all. I'll start going through it. You don't even want to see my explore page on this one. I'm gonna be 100 you.
Honestly, my explore page has a bunch of like animals.
Let me see. This
like
is
cat videos.
This is the tattoo one. So like, this be weird shit, real stuff. This be weird stuff. This is on a tattoo one. It's weird on here. Like, what the heck?
Oh yeah, your page it's like a bunch of AI. Like,
it's a lot of tattoo stuff because this is my tattoo page.
That's your tattoo page. Okay, but that's the explore page.
Yep.
Okay, see how
Let me see. Speed.love. This is my. This is like my regular basic page. Got some Jesus stuff. Got some Jesus stuff on there. A little bit of Lil Wayne stuff on there.
Okay, nothing crazy. At least there's no like ass or anything that came like none of that.
Now look at the Cyclops Media one.
Like, this is where the ass is. Oh, okay. See, there it is. Yep. Mm-hmm.
No, you see it starting to change. At first, it was way worse. Like, it was like way worse.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want to see that stuff. So I started like going through and deleting people and
that's the worst one.
Unfriending people. So
that's not the worst I've seen though.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I was happy that I went to it and it was actually decent. Like so it lets me know I've been going through and deleting stuff because it was like every single one was covered.
It gets crazy, yeah.
So man, that's funny.
Yeah, it's true though. Yup, the algorithm will tell you a lot about a person.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the scenario I want to give real quick is okay. I'll do. Nope. Let me not even open up with that one. If you're out with your man,
Okay. Hi,
and y'all still fresh, but that's your man.
man. Okay.
Right.
How many months?
2.
Okay. So, it's not too much. Okay.
And another man offers to buy you a drink. Maybe like a friend, but he's not like a real friend. Y'all just know of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Are you taking the drink?
No. No.
Why?
Because that's disrespectful. Because this is the way I'm thinking about it. In a relationship, and I don't understand, like, this is the thing about when people say they cheat and it was an accident and it just happened and stuff like this. My thing is, like, it's so easy. Like, don't do stuff that you don't want somebody else doing to you. Like, that is plain and simple. Don't do stuff if you don't want somebody to do something. If I'm chilling with my man and some girl comes over that he knows, whether they're platonic or not, or had some kind of past or whatever, and she's like, oh, let me buy you a drink, I'll be like, what the fuck? You know? So I just feel like that's disrespectful. So even if we are friends, like, let's say, for example, I keep using you as an example. If I'm with my man and I see you at the bar and you're like, D, let me buy you a drink. I'm like, no, I'm good. I got it, my man here. Like, thank you, but no, I'm good. I'm good today. Like, it's cool. Now, if he wasn't there and you want to buy me a drink, I'm like, oh, yeah, let's take some shots or whatever. But my man's there? No. I don't need you to buy me a drink when my man's here. That's disrespectful. He's gonna be like, who is this guy? Oh, he's buying you a drink. It's gonna open up a whole door of stuff that don't need to be opened
Whole door
up.
stuff that didn't need to.
Because it's like, who is this guy that's so friendly with you that you're comfortable taking drinks from him when I'm right here? If you want a drink, why don't you just ask me?
What if he didn't know that y'all were dating? But you know.
But then that's you. Like, you made that decision to take a drink from somebody knowing you were dating somebody that was there with you. So you don't do that. Like, that's disrespectful. Because if he did that to you, and maybe that is where the accountability thing comes in, because a lot of men be like, women don't take accountability. Maybe that's where a situation where that would come in, because you're not taking accountability for how you made somebody else feel, taking a drink from somebody and your man's right there. Like, you're not thinking about if he did that to you, you would be pissed. Like, you know you would, girl, stop. Like, you'll be pissed. I know I would. So I would say you don't do that.
So what about the flip side? Watch this.
Watch this, he said.
Me and you.
Okay.
Drinks right there.
Okay, yeah.
Is that the same?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, I went, before we started this, I went and got some drinks so we can, have some drinks while we had this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the same thing as a man buying your woman a drink at the club?
Oh, okay. So you're like saying for the podcast, like, you bought drinks and we're sitting there having a drink. Is it the same as somebody buying me? No, this is part of the show, pretty much. Like, it's not like it's different. It's not like you're like, oh, Divoye's coming up. Let me get some drinks and stuff ready. Like, this is part of the show. Like, it's not the same. Right. Like, it's like if you weren't doing this show, I wouldn't be over here drinking here with you. You know? Right. So it's like, that's not the same. Like, if like your girlfriend had a show and she had somebody, let me think. If I had a boyfriend, he had a show and he brought some girl over to be on the show and they were drinking or whatever. Okay. I mean, it's part of the show. But if, like, he brought somebody over here not intending to do anything, like, business-wise, like, you just brought a girl over for some drinks, that's different. Like, what? So you just brought a random girl over here to randomly have some drinks? Like, there's no motive for you being over here. The motive for me being over here is we're working. Like, right. This is what this is. Like, we're entertainers. This is what we're doing. Like, so, right. And we're in the club. Like, what? We need drinks in the club.
I highly appreciate your answers.
So I think it's different. That's just my opinion. I ain't trying to.
Because the scenario was about me. So.
Oh, you got in trouble?
Hey, wait. I brought it to somebody's attention. I'm not gonna say who specifically, but
was it the drinks that were an issue, or was it you putting a girl on the podcast?
It was the flip side of the scenario, because I brought it to that person's attention. Hey,
like, why did you take a drink from this person? And I was there?
Why would you accept it? And then, boom! Now I'm gonna go do this. It's like, ain't that the same thing? No, it's not the same thing at all.
Yeah,
like,
no.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but that's my friend. I'm like, yeah, but guys want to do.
It's okay if that's your friend, but there's like a level of respect too, because like I'm just putting myself in the other person's shoes. Like if I was somewhere and my man accepted a drink from one of his female friends or whatever, whatever they had, I'm right here. Like, why are you doing that? Like, that's disrespectful. Like, I can see if I wasn't there and you took a drink from that person, okay, whatever, y'all are chopping it up, y'all just like, oh, you're here, oh, let me get your drink, whatever, y'all just there. That's something different. But if I'm here and you're doing that, like, if you want a drink, you could have just asked me. Like, you're not that damn thirsty where you need to take a drink from anybody. You know what I mean? Like, that's just my opinion. I don't know the situation. I'm just telling you what I think. I'm just telling you what I think. Because I always try to put myself in the other person's shoes. Like, how would I feel when I'm about to make a decision? How would I feel if this other person did this to me? I'll be pissed, so I'm not going to do it.
I actually thought your answer would be different.
Did you really? What do you think I was going to say?
I could say, yeah.
Where's the drink?
It's harmless.
No. I'm all about respect. Like, really.
Okay.
Like, and that like the main thing in relationships, like if you don't want to get in trouble or doing things, like think about if you're about to make a decision about something, if an opportunity comes to you and you're about to make a decision about something, think about how would you feel if the other person did that to you. If you would be pissed, then don't do it.
All right. Friend or not.
Yeah, I just,
you know
I'm not even gonna lie. If you weren't there and my friend came to me and asked me to buy me a drink, I would take the drink.
That's what I'm like, hey, you better do that when I'm not there.
Yeah, like you're like.
I'm like, you better do that when I'm not there. Other than that, when I'm there, oh, don't do that. You
yeah,
crazy.
I don't think that's right.
That's
like,
crazy.
I think it's a little disrespectful, honestly.
Man, so that would be one of the, I would say, we finna get right to the end, but that would be one of the like advice, or you know what I'm saying, we was talking about how I said like, you know, women kind of get the complex like, oh, you think you know it all, like, but I brought that to a person's attention, and you know, and tell them like, this is that's not cool, like, you know what I'm saying, like.
But okay, let's say you brought that to the person's attention, and then it became like a little bit of an argument, and this could be, I promise, I swear on my life, I'm not trying to be a pick me, but this is just a respect thing, like. You have to, even if you don't feel like you're wrong, at least take accountability for how your actions made the other person feel. Like, I'm sorry that what I did made you upset. I honestly didn't think that it would be a bother to you because somebody wanted to buy me a drink. Like, I don't see it that way, but I understand what I did made you upset, and I apologize for making you upset. Like, so it's not like you're saying that you're wrong. Like, you're still taking some kind of accountability by acknowledging how your actions made the other person feel. And
that person said it, you know what I'm saying? So it was
okay,
whatever.
Cool, yeah.
It was cool.
I didn't know that was going. You would get mad about something like that. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't mean to make you mad.
That person said it, you know. Hey, you told me how you feel. You told me we got it. Boom, you know.
And then you can assure the person like, sorry, that won't happen again. I didn't mean like that. Then that would have been the end of it.
They don't know that step. I feel like there's steps to problem solving.
Yeah, but I never.
Repeating the problem, making a solution to the problem, and then like reassurance. Like, okay, it's not gonna happen because I'm gonna do this next time.
Yeah.
We always kind of like, I feel like, let me see, I said repeating. They don't repeat. It's more like, I think a lot of times they just kind of like, okay.
You're tripping.
Like, okay, whatever you want. It's not no real understanding, real, you know, wanting to actually solve the problem or really caring about the person. It's just more like, I don't want to hear you like argue about it no more. Mm-hmm, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, people need to, I always think like people need to have those traits. I forgot somebody said it. Like, a lot of people lack conflict resolution skills.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I used to be one of those people. That's why I'm so open to talk about it, because I had no conflict resolution skills. Like, I crashed out. I was not expressing how I feel in a healthy way or accepting of how my actions made other people feel in the past. So that's why I'm able to speak like this now. I wasn't always this way, because it takes a certain level of like work and maturity to get to be able to be like, you know, take accountability and like apologize and say, oh, I was wrong for that, or I could have did this better, or blah, 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 blah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But you have to do the work and get to a certain level in relationships to be able to do that.
Right. And that takes skill, man. It takes humility. You got to realize you're wrong.
Yeah. And if you're wrong, so what? Like, sometimes I'll be wrong and I'll be like, okay, and?
I don't care about being wrong. Growing is, I just be like, I'm horrible. That's a trait. People don't think I have that trait of like understanding when I'm wrong. It's like, but when am I wrong? No, I'd be like, when am I wrong then? Like, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I think you can't be wrong when the problem solving is solving both parts of the parties.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be wrong, and that's why I always make sure it's never about me. It's always about the other person.
Mm-hmm.
So how am I wrong for being about the other person, but just trying to solve the whole problem anyway? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of people, a lot of girls in this, they just rather like push it off to the side.
But you know what? Sometimes when we
back.
get checked, it's it like low key is like a little embarrassing. Like, so let's say we get into an argument and I'm wrong, and you're like, you know what? You said this, and that was disrespectful. You didn't have to say that, and I'm checking you. Like, you're checking me. I'll be like, man. Like, it's like so nobody wants to like admit that, like that you were wrong. Cause like, what do you say back to that, you know? And I feel like some people get defensive over that, and it just puts them in that mode, like like they try to like get back. You know what I mean? It don't have to be like that though. It's okay to be wrong. Just stand on it. If you're wrong, just stand on it. And well, you know you was wrong, but this I didn't like appreciate the way you did that. Okay, I'm sorry, Ann. Okay, Ann. It's embarrassing, but just that's what it is.
But man. This has been a crazy episode. We talked about a lot of different stuff.
Yeah.
Has it
been an hour already?
It's been an hour.
Oh my gosh, this went fast.
See,
that's what I like over here.
We had some people tuning in, so that was great. Man.
I was trying not to look too much at the chat.
I was looking at it every time, so, you know. And that stuff is cool too, you know, especially, like I said, especially with whatever you got going on. Being able to, like, see what people are saying is very important, especially live.
I know.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, what are you trying to do? You know? But, man. Another episode with the wonderful Divoye. Make sure y'all check her stuff out. And there's this or that.
This or that.
Say your Instagram real quick.
Divoye Inc. DIVOYEINC on all platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, X. That's the same thing as Twitter. What else? There's so many. Everything.
Facebook, Instagram,
Twitch.
Twitch, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's been one. I'm gonna try some. I'm trying to do like, you know how like they got outro music.
Oh yeah, I like how it start fading out.
So I'm saying, I was saying like, let me see if I can do some outro music and stuff like that.
Shout outs to my Snap girl. Y'all
you know
are
what I'm
watching.
saying?
Love y'all.
And we finna get out of here, man. We out of here.
We gotta finish my drink. We out.
So be careful who you talking about. Made me so happy I walk it out. Glory to God, he get all the clout.